All the decadent horrors I have seen pale in comparison to that final, crowning thing. I could not look, nor could I look away.
Right, we're back. We got a new Houndmaster and a new Crusader, but we never really did get names for them because I forgot to ask. Oops. Get the cudgel real quick. And, yeah, so what we want are deeds. Or not deeds, heirlooms. That's what these bits are. I really can't do anything. I can upgrade their things if I have the proper thing for it. So let's see. You're stressed as hell. You're in there. Malvolay. You're good. Actually, it says right there the ones. Wait. Oh. No, because it's 2. I'm blind. Let's see. From Malvolay, Tiffany, and... Where's Tiffany sit? He prefers to be in second. I'm trying to think of how I want to set up this party, because I could potentially do All Crusader for Faram, John, Dick McTurbo Smash, and Ormond, but I want to get these 2 new names before I actually start using them. So what I think I'm going to do is definitely going to upgrade Steel. Or, well, let's hold off on that for a moment. Let's think about this. We're going to want a frontliner, so I guess we'll go with Needs Jesus, Tiffany behind him, Ad Victorum, and Malvolay. So, Ad Victorium. No, wait, I said Need Jesus, Tiffany, John. Wait. Who did I? I have a better idea. Let's do this real quick. Yeet, yeet. I guess I'll go with the wield, because it seems pretty straightforward. And let's put you here. Bam. Okay, you better thing. Comes and roof.
Corruption has soaked the soil, sapping all good life from these groves. Let us burn out this evil.
All right. So what we're gonna do is go down, then up, then around. So, bam. Not frozen this time. All right.
Nature herself, a victim to the spreading corruption, malformed with misintent.
You just shovel it down. All right. Okay, we got a room battle and a bunch of curio and such. I do not like that. Troubling effigy. No effects. Okay. Healer's gift. Okay. That's not all that useful for someone who doesn't really heal. Has a lock on it. Ha! Told you a key would come in handy.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
Although I left that part with the item gathering out, so 60, 60, 80, 60. Oh.
Mechanical hazards, possessed by evil intent.
That's why you get antivenom. Yeah, touch it. Alright, it's kind of curious as to what power it had. Okay. That is a fungal scratcher, eldritch human. We have these little fungal artillery, which are basically like disgusting as hell, so hard to blight, but they bleed. Probably a bad idea bringing a plague doctor in. Oh well. A little rear damage never hurt. That could have been worded better. Actually, yeah. There we go. So, I mean, obviously I haven't uploaded in quite a while. Busy, just general goofing off and being lazy, getting back into the overall mood of recording and such. And, yeah, now I'm back. Mostly. Yeet.
Disadvantage. Give them no quarter.
The audio might be a little too much now. I'm still kind of messing with it to see if I can get things optimized. But otherwise, it's better now, somewhat. Chop. You. Monsters high protection. Yeah. DOT is, I don't know what DOT mean. Absorb attack damage, protection, effectiveness, take damage. Yeah. Thankfully, Plague Doctor can do both. Gross. Suppressing fire. Bola? Sniper shot. Let's do Bola. Okay.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Oh, that does blight damage. Okay. Do they bleed? They bleed. But I think it would be better if I healed. Bola again. So I was thinking about that, the Suzy mod lately. You know, kind of how awfully I was talking about it. I was thinking for a, like, you know, you get, what? Give me a moment. Seven attacks, right? You have 7 attacks. Let's see, so you'd have like the axe as just like a generic axe attack. You'd have the Rude Buster, probably have like, I don't know, some food you eat in a game as an item.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
I'm not really sure all of them. Let's see, what else would you have? You already said those 3. Maybe like a rush to like the front, because she's been particularly speedy in game. So something like that to get to the front line. What else? So, shallow grave. Oh. Oh, wow. Okay. Yep. The runs. That's nasty. Probably should have brought more shovels. Battle room with Curio. Big dude. Blight the guys in the back. Yeah. I also watched The Room for the first time. And it was just as bad as people say it is, and I love it. What else do we have to update here? Let's see, excuse me. What is the happenstance? Right. I realized that my... Oh, shoot. That does... Oh, gosh. Okay, yeah, that sucks. I realized that my speech mannerisms have devolved to the point where I'm basically... If Erwin from the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy had grown up and became particularly vulgar... I don't have that bad... yeah, I'll just continue to try blighting these guys so they do more damage. Yeah, just insta-kills them. Healing, I'll hit him with a bola. Actually, that wouldn't do anything. Sniper shot. Well, the bola would hit him. High move resist. Do a command.
A time to perform beyond one's limits.
Good lord, I love Pepsi. Incision him.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life
And
is
just
taken.
Just bonk this dude upside the head. There he goes.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
There are hands in the trees. I don't get it. Old coffin, just slightly ajar. So I don't need anything to open it. Loot.
Wealth beyond measure, awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Oh, we're not at the end of the path just yet. Let's see, old tree. Well, that's pretty darn cool. Mooncloak. Okay. Yeah, I'll take it. Box.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
I love the narrator of this. Oh gosh, okay. Rabid Gnasher and a jackass. Right, no one knows what you're saying. No one cares what you're saying. These guys are just jerks. I also believe they give you rabies. Yeah. Well, time to purge. Really high bleed resistance, but they can be scooched around like no one's business, so... Right. Bolster.
The blood quickens.
So, I've been meaning to ask, you know, why do you guys, for the few people that actually do watch, why do you, you know, what compels you to watch this screaming jerk on the internet instead of just about every other screaming jerk on the internet, you know? What makes me worth your time, you know? What makes me worth watching? Tripoloing again. How? I'm fairly certain I've asked that question before, but it's still, the point still stands, you know why.
Back to the pit.
Yep, I told you they gave him rabies. Stress, okay. Purge, yeah, let's just purge him. Oh.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
So yeah, I gotta get back into the groove, you know. It's gotta work its way back in, if that makes any sense. Because it's been like a week since I recorded, so it's still gonna be kind of not great. Yeah, so, you know, I've got my work cut out for me, you know? Get good, basically. I'd like to do Dark Souls on here, but again,
The abyss returns even the boldest gaze.
I'm not really sure the capabilities of my machine just yet. You know, what I can do with it
Their formation is broken.
compared to what I will do with it.
Maintain the offensive.
But yeah, I've already said it, and I'll say it again. I've got plenty of things like.
Eradicated.
Jeez.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
Yeah, I've got plenty of things loaded up. I actually. Oh, okay. Yeah, of course. I actually plan on doing some. There's a game. Star Wars Episode 1 Racer. You remember that pod racing scene from the first movie? Not the first movie that people liked, but the first of the prequels. Well, they made a game based off of that scene.
Another one.
And it's got a pretty devout community. And they're doing a contest. I think it's like monthly, so it's if you could play as Neva Key on, I believe, the Inferno map,
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
and whoever gets the 3 best times wins. I'm not really sure what the thing is, but they're also doing another contest for a hell of a joystick. And I'm not talking about, you know, like 360 remote. No, that's not a joystick. That's a remote. This is a legit joystick. This is the real deal, and I'm gonna try to go for it, you know. So expect some videos no one will watch or ever ask for, but I'll post anyways, because firstly,
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
gotta let the narrator finish. Let's continue exploring. Just put that in there. You know, I want to try, and you know, there's always a chance you can win, because the joystick is actually a raffle. And I get some free exposure, you know, I get to put my name out there, so there's that. A grill is just a grill. No, wait, like when it said sometimes there's a tree, it's just a tree, that's the first thing that came to mind. Trap sense, 60, 60, 80, 60. Got it, Malvolay. You don't got it.
Watch your step.
But you resisted blight, so that's good. We've got a battle and curio, and then an obstacle. So if we just ignore the obstacle, we can make it out of here with, I don't actually think we have a spare shovel. Not a big problem. Just take on this fight, and then leave. Shadowy, huh. We do better crits. And I thought we had better loot. Yeah. Okay, so what we're going to do is start cutting these guys. Yeah. I don't know what that knife is called. I think if it's a sword, it's called a flamberge. Flamberge. Ooh, but we get better loot. You know what? Let's do it. I'm gonna risk it. Risk reward. It's gonna do 2 damage, so he just said, no, not. I guess we'll just do this. I was gonna say, like, let him bleed out and, like, use the attack on something else, but it wouldn't kill him instantly, so. Uh-oh. There we go. Cut. Yeah!
Strike.
And give him one of these. Big choppy.
Decimated. These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
What I think I'm going to drop is bandages, because I need money right now. Yeah, I'll drop the bandages and pick up the onyx. See? Risk reward. It's thinking with your noggin right there. Oh no. Oh no, not again. Oh no. Oh gosh, why? No! This is the opposite of what I asked for. This is quite literally not what I wanted. Oh, wait, did it fix itself?
Fixed itself. Corruption is an endless battle, but one that must be fought.
Almost had the 3rd Discord dilemma. I should really disable the overlay. Oh, that's nice. Plenty of crests. Got a little bit of everything else. But hey, not bad. We walked out of there spending more money than we actually, started with.
Terrors may indeed stalk these shadows, but yonder, a glint of gold.
Muffled talk of buried treasure somewhere in the estate has been stirring wild speculation around the town quickly. Foreign soldiers in particular have taken great interest in such rumors. Well, since it kind of spoiled it for us, I was going to say I added a mod. Let's see, those guys leveled up. Idle conquistadors. Cured of syphilis. Cured of the creeping cough. Nice. Also nice. I got a conquistador mod. We got one! Yeah, or we got a conquistador. And I love this mod. I've used it a few times. I'll show it off more in the next video, clearly. But,
To those with a keen eye, gold gleams like a dagger's point.
I love this mod. It's just a fun class to use. And it's just like, it's got good mobility and good just overall damage, great effects. It's fun. That's the thing that really makes this worth using, is it's fun. So let's see, upgrades. Fasting seal. Okay, wow. No food consumed, no damage if starving, no stress from hunger. That is insane. Yeah, the thing with the conquistadors is they work well together. I imagine since the what is it? The runs. Ugh, that's disgusting. He needs a change of pants. Let's put Tiffany in there. Rabies. You keep telling yourself that, buddy. A bunch of particularly dancey classes, I imagine, would work well with them, just because you have a nice shuffle. But I mean, they work well just about everywhere. And meditates. Malvolay always gets stressed. It always seems like your best characters get like super stressed, or maybe it's because of the things we got here. No, it's not. Jesus is currently becoming unsick. Oh, yeah, it seems like that's everything. Everyone is, well, everyone seems to be doing that.
Every creature has a weakness. The wise hero trains for what she will face.
And we still need deeds, but crests I think really are just like extra currents. Nope, yeah, we need them to upgrade this. So, we're back at square one. We have a Crusader, a Houndmaster, who is super ironic given his phobia of animals, and a Conquistador, not a Crusader. So, yeah, tell me the names of those, man. I'd love to hear them. Yeah, that's that. There's not really more to say. Ending videos is never easy because I don't really have much of a game plan right now. It's still kind of mostly freeform in a sense, so maybe I'll get something sometime.